I saw nothing that would concern me.
I thought that it was something that I could just fix.
And you say, it's not going to be me.
I had a lot of guilt associated with that.
With the crisis center, I understood I wasn't alone. I love photography because I can capture what words cannot capture. My name is Celia. I had been serving in Peru on church mission. My job was to help students so that they can become leaders within their country, knowing the English language. I was aware of the difficulties a woman traveling alone could have, and so I always stayed secure. I'm at an age you don't think about assault. You kind of put it aside and you say, it's not going to be me. The man that assaulted me is a man who was second in command to the Bishop of Peru. He was the headmaster of my school. He is married. He has children. He is my age. I trusted. And when I first met him down in Peru, I saw nothing that would concern me. When I did see it was in 2014 when he made more than an inappropriate pass to me. I had refused him, and then I had sent in resignation. I had been asking for a meeting with him for almost 2 weeks to do final paperwork. He knocked on my door and he said, I'm going out. Would you like some food? We can get our paperwork done. And I left down my guard and I said, yes. He grabbed me from behind and he held so tight as he turned me around and I asked him to let go. I said, don't. I asked him to stop, and I fought. And I fought till he twisted my wrist. And I knew what was coming down. I knew it very clearly. And at that point, I couldn't fight anymore. This was not about sex. This was about punishment. I had turned him down in the office. I had refused him. And then I had sent in resignation. This was punishment. You did not turn this man down. After the assault, he didn't leave. I remember staring at the wall and the light that shone on that wall. But I did have to attend a party for my leaving at 3:30 in the afternoon. I can show you a picture where he's standing next to me, where he had given a speech, where I had to keep a smile on my face and pretend that nothing had happened. I left no emotion out. Until after I boarded the plane, I was ashamed. I just couldn't tell anyone. I was in shock. And I did what many survivors do, was I blocked it out. I no longer did the things I enjoyed. I didn't touch the camera, I'd say for 9 months. I had fallen farther and further into depression. I talked to one of the heads at the crisis center, and she said, you need to go downstairs and you need to talk to a counselor. She could hear the emotions from the assault in my voice. And she was able to tell me, you still need help, in a very kind way. The crisis center not only gave me support there, but they helped me understand treatment, where to go for it, how to get it. Through support, I learned about what PTSD was. I learned and understood how far I had fallen. I learned about treatments. I learned I was not alone. And so now when I look out in the world, I begin to notice people in a different way. An assault changes you. Our life experiences change us. The Crisis Center saved my life. It brought me back into this world, and I'm at the place where I can talk about it, where I can share my story, where if I can change our culture for just one person, I will have done something good, and I will stay silence no more.
I didn't know a lot about suicide or mental illness. I'm a teenager, and we weren't taught this in school or anything at the time. My name is Emily, and I'm 16 years old. I met my friend in our English class freshman year. She was really, really smart and pretty and outgoing. She was talking about her depression every single day, talking about why her life was horrible. She was punching walls. And I told her to go to guidance counselors multiple times. She'd respond with, "I'm fine, really. I don't need help." She had attempted to kill herself before, and she had told me that she would self-harm and cut herself. I would tell her that if she was ever struggling, she could always call me. She could come over to my house almost every single day or every other day, and I would talk to my mom. I would be crying, telling her that my friend was struggling and I didn't know how to help her. My friend made a second suicide attempt the second year of our friendship. My friend sent me a Snapchat photo, and the message on the photo said, "Help me." And in the photo, my friend was wearing a hospital bracelet. Through all of my social media, I called, I texted, and I couldn't get to her. I was up till 1 a.m. trying to contact her. I didn't know if she was alive or dead. The next day, she finally responded and said that she had attempted to kill herself, but she was fine. I think she was afraid to acknowledge that she had a mental illness. I was a little more cautious around the friendship. I didn't want to say something to push her over the edge. Well, she eventually did get help, and she moved very quickly away to another state, and we didn't really have a chance to say goodbye. I realized that teens don't know where to get help if they're struggling or a friend is struggling, and that's why it became such a big deal for me to help promote the Crisis Center. I wanted to make sure that no friend would ever have to go through something that I had to go through and not know how to get someone help or get themselves help. The Crisis Center is awesome. They help save lives every single day and help people when they're in their most vulnerable moments.
With the Crisis Center, I understood I wasn't alone.
It's truly amazing what they can do to change someone's life.
My name is Celia. I am a survivor, and I am looking forward, and I will not look behind me.
My name is Emily, and I'm a friend.